happy talk and spin. He pretended it was not happening. And when none of that worked and the government failed to protect us with inadequate testing, he turned his attention to finding some magic pill, some bolt from the blue cure that could make everything go away, that would make the economy and the stock market come back, that would get Donald Trump reelected. We now know this was not just idle speculation. It wasn't just hype. Behind the scenes, the Trump administration was trying to force the drug on Americans in contravention of scientific advice.
In a lot of ways, hydroxychloroquine is the ideal medicine.
At this point, it's come across as pretty much of a game changer.
I say it. What do you have to lose? I'll say it again. What do you have to lose? Take it.
The FDA is cautioning against using that drug outside of the hospital setting, outside of a clinical trial, due to the risk of heart rhythm problems. But here's the thing. The president has not given up on the idea of some magical solution because he is incapable of thinking about this as a long-term battle that requires strategy and care and competence and expertise. Nope. He still wants the magic bullet to save him and his reelection.
Yesterday's briefing, in which, again, he questioned whether or not it would be possible to use UV light, heat, these disinfectants to potentially treat COVID-19. And it has really been a controversy that he has been dealing with, that the White House has been dealing with.
Supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light, and I think you said that hasn't been checked, but you're going to test it. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or in some other way. And I think you said you're going to test that too. Sounds interesting. Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number on the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that.
They knew immediately. They started texting, wondering where did he get this information? Why was he saying this?
There was some discussion about how different ailments can be treated with radiation. And what Aide said is that the president seemed to just conflate all of this and ad-lib at the podium in the White House briefing room.
Clorox also put out a statement warning people not to put its products into their bodies. And there were also warnings from the EPA and the CDC and the Surgeon General, who implored people to please always talk to your health provider first before administering any treatment medication to yourself or loved.
And now you have the president telling people, well, maybe we should take, bleach or something, those disinfectants to treat this. It just, everything parents fear is in that statement. It's just, blood-curdling that someone would advocate this on television where kids could hear it.
They waited 12 hours before the new press secretary put out a statement, which essentially just blamed the media. It said that we were taking the president's comments out of context, which we know that we weren't. But she didn't say, as you mentioned, that this was somehow sarcasm or the president didn't really mean it.
I should tell you that just today, Trump lied and said his initial comment was sarcastic, even though that's obviously not true because we all just saw the video there. And then he went ahead after lying and saying it was sarcastic and basically, once again said what he said yesterday. Maybe we check it out. I'm not a doctor, but, run it down.
I don't like to say people should stay in their own lane, but, it does take some technical expertise to understand how we can deliver therapies to people, and we shouldn't be talking about it casually.
We just want to underscore the fact that disinfectants should in no instance ever be used, injected in any way, shape, or form to treat any type of ailment, Chuck.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.